welcome along to Gunners Unfiltered. We got Yardman.
The next best manager is Unai Emery.
No, you're trying Robbie. Remember you was telling me best manager is Emery. How's that worked out?
Unai Emery is a better manager for Mikel Arteta.
I want to win.
You don't want to win.
I do want to win.
Second is good enough for you. We didn't need to rush Odegaard back. If Odegaard's shoulder was healed properly, he could have done this. He could have done it quicker. No, honestly, you have to understand.
Are you being serious now?
I'm being serious. Listen to what I'm saying, yeah? And listen carefully. And stop being deluded. Robbie is deluded.
I'm deluded.
Yes, they always say to me, you're over 1 million subscribers. They want to know from you. No, we're not going to move on until you answer my question. The people that want to know.
So if he wins the title, are you going to give him credit?
If Mikel Arteta win the title, I will apologize.
The Emirates is cold pizza. That is Mikel Arteta's fault.
Yes. You giving Mikel Arteta too much control, even to run the canteen.
Being serious,
I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
Gunners Unfiltered. Hi and welcome along to Gunners Unfiltered, and we got a very special show for you today. In the building, we got Yardman. Big up yourself, brother.
Big up.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Good to have you here, man.
Yeah, good to have you one-on-one. Nobody around.
Nobody around.
Nobody
Let me
around.
protect my ears, man. You know what I mean? To make sure my ears are safe. But everything's good.
Everything is good.
Even though you
good.
turned up late, about an hour late to the show.
You see, this is what...
Jamaican time.
That's what you have to understand. Next time, if you want me to get here for 2 o'clock, tell me to get here from 8 o'clock. I might get here too.
That's exactly what the guy said. But anyway, listen, good to have you here.
Yeah.
Listen, people will know that over a long period of time, me and this guy are always constantly having battles, going back and forth after games, once watching the Arsenal play. And if you haven't seen any of it, just as a little reminder, just check this out.
It takes
time. He's not really.
You, Pep Guardiola, the next best maniger is Unai Emery.
No, you're trying rubbish.
Of course I'll sack Mikel. I'll sack Mikel.
Can I talk for a second?
Yeah.
Right, because you got this tendency where
but because
you tell people to, you ask people to listen, but you don't want to listen.
Mikel Arteta is not going to win us nothing. Absolutely nothing.
That's your opinion.
Are you blind?
Hold on. That's your opinion. Your opinion is that you're very upset we've lost the game. But you got to calm down a bit. This summer, you need to go on holiday. Go to Jamaica. Drink some white rum. Right? Because I don't know, something wrong.
Are you mad? Are you crazy?
The point I was trying to make is the other day when he won 5-1 against City. 5-1 against City. I said to you, is that down to the manager? Then you said no.
No, we got Mikel Arteta for beat City 5-1. You happy?
No, I'm just saying.
Is that what we're going to?
I'm saying.
That's what we got to know. Listen to what I'm saying, yeah? And listen carefully. And stop being deluded. You're doing this from...
Deluded?
Robbie, yes, you're really... We lose 2 points. We lose.
Yeah, we lost 2 points.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
All right, say that then. Why are you so jumpy today? Just calm down, man.
Because I want to win Premier League.
So do I.
Everybody want to see us competing. Oh, as long as we're competing, as long as we last season we only lose by 2 points, the season before a point. That's all I freaking hear every season. Is that something bad?
Thank you very much, Yardman. Thank you very much.
Hey, you give a lot of trouble, you know. You give a lot of trouble, man. I'll tell you that.
But before we get into anything,
days.
My dear friend Robbie, on behalf of Tasty Flavor Caribbean Jamaican restaurant, we bring you our carrot juice with ginger.
Well, you bought a present for me.
Yeah, we bring you something to cool you down because maybe you're gonna be on fire, so I want to cool you down. Anybody supposed to be on fire inside here is me, so we're cooling you down. But we got a little bit more gift for you, you know. We're gonna treat you today. We're gonna treat you.
Where's the rest?
Don't you worry. Take your time.
So this is for me.
That's for you. And we have some beetroot, some sorrel.
Sorrel?
Sorry, you know about sorrel?
Of course I know about sorrel.
That's from Tasty
I love that. Drink that a lot at Christmas.
Oh, good.
Tasty Flavors, that's your shop, isn't
That's my shop. The best Jamaican shop in England.
What's going on? So you come now. Not only has he come on the show, he's come on now and got product placement.
Well, see,
you're taking a mickey.
I'm not sure if they used to do stuff like this, so I have to introduce.
So who made it? You made it.
I made them natural, everything natural.
You know, I want to taste on. Let me try it.
Oh God, you're the critic now.
You're poisoning me.
No, I wanted to live in a misery.
That ain't bad.
Are you lying?
No, for real.
Are you just doing it for the camera?
No. Listen, if
Think about it. Would you,
especially with you, I'd say it's bad, but it's actually good.
Could you see yourself make something like that?
Yeah, I know.
Better than that? Better than that?
It's the first thing you've ever agreed on.
Okay. See, we're gonna have a good show then. We're gonna have a good show. Don't worry.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the gifts, man.
You're welcome. You're most welcome.
Oh, so you sell these at the shop?
Yes, them at the shop. So
where's your shop?
118 Annerley Road.
Oh, I didn't ask you for the exact thing.
SE90. I'm just in between Crystal Palace and Annerley train station. But you've been there already.
I went there once. Didn't
Yeah, remember that I come and have oxtail.
I think when I turned out, there was no food left.
That's how good the food is.
You know, you go to them Jamaican food shops, right? There's never any food.
No, that's not.
Give me some oxtail, boy, that
oxtail.
done. Boy, you have the curry goat, boy, that done.
Curry goat
Yeah, I can't starfish, boy, that finished this morning, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, listen, thank you very much.
You're
Man.
welcome,
I appreciate that. But listen, we're here to talk football. Yeah?
Okay.
We're here to talk. You know, first subject I got for you today, right? Because I was just looking at that video. Tearing into Arteta every minute. Right? What's with you that like everything seems to be Arteta's fault? Even in one of those videos, I said, ain't you going to give him credit? You go, no. What's wrong with you and Arteta? What's up with you? Like, don't you like him as a manager? He's remember where we were before Mikel Arteta came in. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Do you remember how bad we were?
Yeah.
Mustafi.
Yeah, but when people say
Players like that.
But when people say, oh, bad we were, like, we were Man U at the time. Like Man U now. When we wasn't at that.
That's bad.
No, but
we were nowhere near.
Yeah, but
we were nowhere near challenging for leagues. We were nowhere near challenging for anything. We were in the mud.
No, Robbie.
We were terrible.
Robbie, do you remember that we went to Baku?
Yeah, and what happened? We lost.
But we went to a final.
And what happened?
We lost. But what I'm saying here.
Then he comes in.
No.
First final he goes to, he wins.
Oh, God. Okay. Was that his final?
What do you mean, was that his final?
Because if I remember quite clearly, Manchester United supporter them say that Liverpool have half a Premier League title.
Yeah, but they're chatting rubbish.
But I would say that is Unai Emery team.
Yeah.
Unai Emery take us to the semi-final.
Basically, he was his team, yeah.
Yeah, so isn't that Unai Emery supposed to get some credit as well?
What for? Because the year before, like you just said, in Baku, with his team, he lost, right? And then you've got a manager who then also takes you to a semi-final and final with his team and won. Beat Chelsea in the final, same Chelsea that smashed us up, right, when we was in Baku, and beat Man City in the semi-final, right? So, you know, and then just remember in general where we were. We were a really poor side. Even when we won that, nobody gave us a chance of winning that final. We won it against all odds. It was a great win and everything like that, right? But I'm not even so much focused on those finals. I'm focused upon where we were then, to the fact that over the last 3 seasons, all right, I understand we haven't won the title in any of those 3 seasons, but at least we are challenging for titles. Something that back then seemed no way we'd be challenging for titles. So you've got to give the man some credit.
I've never said that I didn't give him credit. Yeah. But
yes, you did. In one of those videos, you said.
Yeah, in one. Yeah, but
so do you mean you said you never said it's there? The
hold on, but where you want me to give him credit is beating Man City 5-1. Like beating Man City 5-1, are we supposed to come out and jump for joy?
So that's something that everybody does every week.
Yeah, okay then. But for me personally,
Man City, who's beaten them 5-1? Who does that?
Well, you know what happened? there. If we did beat Man City and go on to win the Premier League, then that was something that we could celebrate. But it's so bad that we beat Man City 5-1. But didn't you
what
see?
happened in the moment.
But okay then. Man City beat us 2-1, 2-0, 3-0. I think they never beat us 4 under Pep. I think we never lost. We never conceded 4 goals against him. But during that time when they are beating us home and away, they are lifting title.
Yeah, but all right, that's fair enough. But weren't their fans at that time celebrating? Weren't their fans at that
Rightly
time
so.
lording it up?
Rightly so, because
they hadn't won the title yet.
Yeah,
I was asking you that. I was asking that after a game.
What did I just say? I just say to you that when under Pep, they have never beat us, score 4 goals against us in our game. I don't think so. I'm not sure.
No, they have. There was that game with Rob Holding.
Okay
played.
then, all right then. But what I'm saying to you, you have to remember that Man City has been winning title under what's his name? Pep. No, before Pep it was Pep. What's his name?
Oh, Pellegrini.
Yeah. He was winning under Pellegrini. So they come in, beating us, winning. Then Pep take over. And they never win the first year when Pep take over, but they win the second year. So what I'm saying here, they have the right to celebrate they want to. If them even beat us 1-0, I believe that they have the right to celebrate.
So we ain't got the right to celebrate a win.
No, not like that. Not like the way we celebrate. We celebrate a win beating Man City like it's a title that we won. You have to understand the difference. So when I'm saying to you that, yes, I'm
win. Why can't you celebrate just in the moment? All right, yeah, you obviously want to go and win the title, but me, any big win, I'm celebrating. I'm having fun. That's what football's all about. You go to football to see your team win, and when your team emphatically beats a team that's been the champions over the last few years and got Pep Guardiola and all these amazing players, that is a reason to celebrate.
And I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying here, I'm not saying don't celebrate, but the way we celebrate, you would have believed, if it wasn't watching, you'd have believed that we just won a title. See, understand the difference, the level. Then again, when you looking back, we just need to be level-headed here. We just need to understand that, because I believe that the Arsenal coming from Highbury to the Emirates, we lose it. We lose our focus, we lose our moral, we lose everything, because
and Mikel Arteta's bringing it back.
Well, until he win a title, then we could say that he bring it back.
No, he's bringing it back. So the first thing he did is that he's brought back a vibe to Arsenal. He's brought the fans together. I just feel that what it is with it, what it is, listen, I understand, right, your frustration, because it's the frustration's the same with me.
I don't think so.
Probably the majority of fans that are watching this, right, that we haven't won a title, right? But I just feel that sometimes your criticism goes over the top. It's unfair. It's an unfair criticism of Mikel Arteta. You don't ever focus on some of the good things he's done, which, as I said, is when he took over, we were in an absolute mess. All right, granted, he's under pressure this season to win it because it's been a long time now. He's had a chance to build his team and all. I get that. But I'm saying that over the years, you've not given him any credit along the way. I remember you was telling me best manager is Emery. How's that worked out? Second best manager in the league. That ain't work out very well, did it?
But Unai Emery is a better manager for Mikel Arteta.
Now why isn't he won? Why didn't he win the league with us? Why did that same Champions Europa League final? Why didn't he win it for us?
Me and you as a manager, I'm Unai Emery. You're Mikel Arteta, and we put down our CV on the table. Who you think going to get the job?
Yeah, but
who you think going to get the job? Because remember, football, you have to. One thing we are trying to eliminate, and this is what we need to get back as fans. Football, Premier League is all about winning.
True.
Title. Yeah. So if you're not winning title, it doesn't matter what you do.
But you've got to have a bit of context to it.
Because
you can say
the context that you are putting to it, that Mikel Arteta come in. Because I remember when he came into the club, it was even Pep tell him, say, you know what, you need to go there. And him look at Pep and say, listen, I've just been here 2 years. I haven't done anything. So not even him coming in confident that he could win.
But he's doing a great job. He's taken us from there and to go back to your idea. All right, so you're the owner of I don't know, Arsenal Football Club, right?
It's the wrong question. I'm not gonna imply. I'm sorry.
You're the owner of Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta and Big Ange come, right? And they put their CVs down. Big Ange has won a title with Celtic, and also he's won the Europa League. Mikel Arteta's won nothing. You're saying you'd have picked Big Ange?
Yes. You know why?
What?
You know why?
The man who finished 17th last season in the league.
Let me answer the question. Big Ange, Mikel Arteta took over 2019, January, yeah? During Corona. Same of 19, 20, 21. 21, 22, we'd have definitely win a title with Ange. Because Ange has proved it. Hold on.
A title?
Hold on. The guy has proved it that he won in his second year.
Europa League, a cup.
Listen, you see, this is what you don't have no right. You have no right. You have no right to speak down on the Europa Cup because we don't have it.
Yeah, and why was that?
No, but so how can
Emery?
No. Hold on. So how can you lick out or are going to put down a cup that your club don't have?
Listen to
how can you walk over a cup and say, "Oh, I don't like that cup. That cup is nothing."
No,
but you don't have it.
I'm not even saying that, right?
Yes, so put some respect on
it's
it.
a little bit different to winning a league, right? Winning the Europa League.
But Mikel Arteta hasn't win.
I know.
What Ange Postecoglou win?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not as good a manager as Ange Postecoglou.
But what makes
Ange
you good?
Postecoglou finished 17th and lost 22 games in the league.
Yeah.
I would not want him to manage my club. They brought him in now in Nottingham Forest.
Okay, then.
He's not won in his first 6 games. He's not up for the league.
Can I ask you a question?
Because you know
hold on.
Cups are different. We've seen teams. Swansea won the League Cup. You've seen teams. Cup competition's different, but in the league, where it's week in, week out, you've got to be consistently winning games, going away to places, winning games, coming up against the very best teams, right? It's a lot different to the Europa League, where you're playing Bodo Glimt in the semi-final. And I'm not even taking away from what Tottenham did. What fair play to them, they won a cup. But Mikel Arteta, the job he has done at Arsenal, when you consider where he took over from to where we are now, the last 3 seasons we've been challenging for a league. We've been very unfortunate in a way that we've come up against a juggernaut in Man City that, we lost the league to them by 2 points to. Last year, Liverpool, we did sustain a lot of injuries. That's not the complete picture, but we did sustain a lot of injuries. I think he deserves this season as well. And I think sometimes, although a lot of the criticism is fair, a lot of times it's really unfair, especially from people like you. You will not give the guy any credit at all. And I'm telling you, you remember how bad it was before he came in.
So let's go back. I'm going to ask you a question. So last season, you finished second, yeah?
Well, keep saying you. Well, you're not an Arsenal fan.
Okay then. Last season, Arsenal finished second. No trophy.
We finished second.
We finished second.
Yeah.
No trophy, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you, would you rather to win the Europa League and finish second to and finish where Tottenham or Manchester United finish, or finish in second? Which one would you take?
Listen,
No. You can't. Just don't be political here. Just answer the question. Would you rather to finish where Man U or Tottenham finished last season? Yeah, I said to take Man U out of it. Would you love to finish where Tottenham finished last season, but you have a Europa League and then you still play in the Champions League? Would you take that? Would you take that or second? Which one?
Oh, let me spin it round on you now.
No. Please answer my question first.
I'll take the second, man.
You take the second. This is. Hold on. No.
You know what it is, right? You know what it is, right? For me, Arsenal, for starters, right? We shouldn't be in the Europa League, right? We should be playing at the top table in the Champions League, and I want to win the league. Right? He got to the semi-finals of the Champions League last year, right? Lost to PSG, right? He went on to win the final. It's a lot more harder. Let's put things into context.
It's a lot more harder to win the Premier League.
Let's put it into context here, right? It's a lot harder to win the Champions League, because remember, we got to the semi-final than it is to win the Europa League. Would you agree?
Yeah, because it's better team in the Champions League, yes.
Whilst they were playing, Tottenham were playing Bodo Glimt,
Yeah.
right, from Norway,
Yeah.
right, in the semi-final.
But Robbie,
Arsenal were playing PSG, who went on to win the final. What was it, 4-5-0 against Inter Milan?
But
who had the Ballon d'Or winner and had like literally about 5 of their players in the top 10 of the Ballon d'Or. It's a different level. It's completely, you can't really compare it. And that manager came 17th and lost 22 games in the Premier League. And I don't even think if that had been Arteta, I don't think he would have even made it to that final. They would have got rid of him. He would have been sacked. So I'm saying, right, that while some of your criticism, I get it. It's too long.
We have to get everything.
It's too long. It's too long that we can.
Okay, then. So,
but sometimes you're very harsh. You're very unfair. You don't want to give no credit, and you don't take into account where we were. Even though you were around.
But we're still going back where we were, Hold on, them. Going back to the cup.
We're top of the league at the moment.
Going back to the cup competition, yeah? You are telling me that finishing second is not a trophy.
I know it's not a trophy.
Hold on. I'll let you speak for nearly 20 minutes. I look like I have to get...
20 minutes?
Yeah, but I have to get duct tape here. I will need duct tape here. Finishing second, does not tick over the trophy cabinet.
Agree.
Tottenham finishing 17th, they're singing Champion of Europe. Just listen. Champion of Europe, we will never sing that.
All right.
No. Hold on. Just hold on. Are you not ashamed?
No.
Are you not ashamed to look at Arsenal as a massive club in England? Anywhere you've been all over the world with Arsenal, for Arsenal, representing Arsenal, yeah? And the 4 corners of the globe you go, yeah? People know Arsenal, supporting Arsenal. You're not feeling shame that we cannot sing Champion of Europe, and we make a team like Tottenham, yeah, can sing it. No. I hear you. No. That alone, yeah, let us should have sit back and said, you know what, Mikel Arteta, you sit here in the driving seat. You are the one who is pushing the club, because Mikel, you have to give it. You have to say, you can't deny it, that under Arsene Wenger, he was running at 100% of the club. Even the hot dog and the cold pizza that you buy, him turn down the machine and we get cold pizza there to save electric. You know that Mikel Arteta right now is running, if not 50, you can say that is 40% of the club. He is responsible, doing whatever he want to do. Because when him come in 2009, he's done it.
So let me ask you
Hold on, let me speak. I said,
hurry up and get to your point, man.
So what I'm saying to you, yeah, have another drink. So what I'm saying to you here, yeah, you have to remember, if we're this big club, Robbie, only thing it's going to take is trophy. We have to win trophy.
I agree. But would you say Mikel Arteta's doing a good job?
I would say I'm doing a fair job. I wouldn't say good. You know why I wouldn't say good? The reason being for that, if you...
Not a good job.
I wouldn't say...
Competing last season.
But why he's doing that?
Listen.
Because he
competed for the league last season, got to the semi-final of the Champions League, not doing a good job.
Robbie, he get whatever he want, he get. So at least we should have expected to win a title, not being finishing second 3 years.
Okay. Do you think, let's bring it forward, because at the moment this season, as it stands, second place. I'll get into that. First place at the moment, right? Only 1 point ahead. It's still early in the season. It's starting to look like it could be like Arsenal, Liverpool, City probably going for it.
Yeah.
Tottenham outsiders, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? Chelsea.
Don't put out Chelsea.
Chelsea, right? Can we win the league this season under Mikel Arteta?
The only way I see Mikel Arteta lifting this Premier League title and possibly in the Champions League.
Forget the Champions League. Let's just concentrate on the Premier League.
Okay, then the only way I see the Premier League can win, Mikel Arteta have to understand, and the players have to understand the way how they're playing now. we will never win the Premier League to the level of football that they're playing. We will never win the Premier League. And let me explain to you.
Yeah.
We play West Ham, the last game we play West Ham. West Ham come up, they didn't turn up. They wasn't even neutral. They wasn't even in neutral. You were saying that David Raya was so cold. Yeah? Now, we have to play at a level where it doesn't matter what team turn up at the Emirates or we go away to play them. We at a level where that level doesn't drop. The standard of play doesn't drop. Now, with playing West Ham come in neutral, but we are in playing in maybe first or second gear.
So you won the game.
No. You see, that's what I'm saying. Now, when you see the likes of Man City winning the Premier League, you don't see they play like that. They have a level that they play and the standard is up
So
there.
you don't think they can win the Premier League this year, Man City?
Man City?
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
Well, they beat Brentford 1-0.
Yeah, but what we're saying here, the level of how we're playing at the level that we're playing at a low level.
That wasn't a low level.
Of course.
That was a game where Arsenal were under complete control. Didn't you realize that Saka have to get a penalty in stoppage time for we to win 2-0?
It
wasn't stoppage time.
When Saka get the penalty.
It wasn't stoppage time.
Well, near stoppage time then.
Right? We won the game
comfortably.
They didn't have a shot.
This is why I'm saying to you
for the whole game.
We should have annihilated them.
You don't have to annihilate every team. We won as a 2-0 shutout.
You know why we should have done that? Because it will give us a standard that, all right then, when you see the likes
So we've not annihilated any teams. We annihilated Leeds.
All right then.
We annihilated Forest.
I'll ask you this question, yeah? From the Premier League start this season, 25-26 season, have you ever sit at the Emirates and enjoy a game? Because you know what I see happening in the you know what I see happening in the and I forgot to pull it up. You know what I see happening in the West Ham game. Odegaard came off injury. Yeah, we at home. And then he go back to his same dirty attitude, defensive.
Because defensive. He bought on Zubimendi.
No.
Zubimendi was instrumental in both goals.
No. It should be Zubimendi that come on.
So who should it
should have been
Ethan
1 And the reason for that.
But Zubimendi done well when he come on.
You see, this is what we're talking about.
What are you talking about?
What I'm saying here.
Zubimendi had a hand in both goals. It was his pass that he played through for the first goal. It was his pass that was played through that led to the penalty. So Zubimendi was excellent when he came on.
So you're telling me that if 1 year he come on, could possibly that was scored.
When he did come on later on.
But that was later on. But what I'm saying, Robbie, we know that West Ham didn't turn up. Right. So why did we put on another defensive midfielder? We didn't need it.
He played well. He came on. He played well. And on top of that, right? When you talk about that, right? We played 4 games at the Emirates this season. We've conceded 1 goal, right? We scored 5 goals against Leeds. We scored 3 goals against Nottingham Forest, and we scored 2 goals in those games. 5 goals to 0, 3 goals to 0. A team that just come up 2 goals Premier League. So what?
Hold on, listen to this. A team that just come in the Premier League.
So
hold on, listen. I'm just telling you. A team that just got a new manager in the week, and then a team that just get a new manager in the week. So we are playing. That's what I'm saying. You're answering my question. No. You don't give the man any credit. I'm not saying that. I'm not.
You don't give him no credit for nothing.
This conversation was all about.
When you're going to give him some credit, give him some credit for something.
Give him credit when he win or something. That's when you get the credit. That's when you get the credit. Because did Pep Guardiola get him credit? I'm saturated at him by not winning anything.
No, because at first they were giving him credit. They were saying, "Yo, look how Pep's got us playing." Look, even before he won the title, look how Pep's got us playing. Look what Pep's doing. Look
he playing like that and winning.
And he took over a team that weren't in the state and the mess that we were in. We were in an absolute.
But you're going back again. We're not going back.
We're not going back. But we just.
But you keep on saying that was
right. Well, I'm forward now, and I'm saying even in this season.
So you see the way we're playing
this season, now. Arsenal have got have got a better goal difference than City. Yeah. They've scored 1 less goal than City this season. They've scored more goals than Liverpool, but you don't want to give the man no credit. You're cussing off him bringing on Zubimendi, even though Zubimendi came on and had a big effect on the game. So just admit it, man. You don't like the guy. You're anti-Arteta.
I can't hate anybody. But my personal point, my whole argument is that
he win that title, you won't give him no credit for that either.
Don't ask me to give a manager credit to do something that he was supposed to do, because the whole point of this, he coming in, give him what he want, give him the say, give him the control, give him the money to spend, and we still, after 6 years, over £1 billion, I was still hasn't see a title, and we're gonna sit here and say give him credit.
Your season ticket, innit? Right?
They take it back off.
Well, they may as well take it off you, man, because you know what's the point in you coming?
To support my club. To support my club.
You don't want to give the man no credit for nothing. You don't want to support nothing.
But give him credit for what? What has he done for me to give him credit?
He's taken us to the challenging.
But listen to why I can't give him credit. Have you ever seen Arsenal win the Premier League?
Of course I have.
Okay then. So that's when they give Arsene Wenger credit, in it.
Yeah.
Okay then.
But even before then, I used to give him credit for look at the amazing football we're playing. Look at the direction we're going in.
Because at the time we were playing the best football in the world. With the next team was doing that was Barcelona under Pep. Arsenal was playing the best football in the entire world. Everybody want to see Arsenal play. So yes, but by doing that, we were winning title.
I want to ask you one final question on this, right? So if he wins the title, yeah, are you going to give him credit? Are you going to stand there and big him up?
$1,000,000,000%. If
People get it on camera.
If Mikel Arteta win the title, I will go down on my knees and I will apologize. But
invite him down to your shop.
I will invite him to the shop.
Give him some curry goat or rice and peas.
I will do anything. Not anything, but but my whole point is that all I want is for Mikel Arteta to win us a title. I'm sick and tired.
So do I.
Do you know how I feel seeing Tottenham winning the Europa League?
It's not a title, man.
Robbie,
I want to see a title, bro. I'm not interested in Europa League. Fair play to Tottenham.
No. Fair play to Tottenham. Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something right now. Yeah? Right now, if coming May, if they said to me that, okay then, out of the Premier League or Europa League title, yeah, even though we're not in the Europa League, but they say to me, hypothetically speaking, the Europa League title or the Premier League, which one would you take? I would take the
League.
I would take the Europa League. You know why?
Europa League over Premier League? Are you mad?
You know why I would take that?
Come on,
you know what? No, listen to why.
Europa League over Premier League.
When they're singing,
no, you've lost it.
When the Europa League night come, or when everybody come into the stadium who has won something in Europe and singing that champion of Europe, you will never sing that. They can never sing that in my club.
I don't care if you can sing that audio, but
but you win Premier League title already.
I'll just say stand up for the champions.
No, but
right?
you
like
win.
What we used to sing back in the day.
But we can say that because we win Premier League title already.
So you see your problem. You're more worried about what people are saying about you, innit?
Of course. Everybody worry about what people say. Everybody.
You're more worried about
are you not worried about people what say?
You want to win the Europa League. Oh, you'd rather win that over the Premier League just so that people couldn't sing to you.
Take a Guinness sponge.
I'll tell you what.
Take a Guinness sponge. Drink something, Kaya. You need some alcohol.
No, you need something.
No, you need some alcohol. I'm fine.
You need some.
Because what we want
You don't need that alcohol because I think you've been drinking it before you got it.
We're a different level here. You just want to see Arsenal.
Premier League.
Hold on. You just want to see Arsenal competing. That's what you want to see.
I want to see us win the league.
No.
I want to see us win the Premier League. You want to see us win the Europa League.
No.
Just so people so that people can't sing to us champions of Europe.
Guess what?
That's not even proper champions of Europe.
Guess what?
I want the league.
Guess what? West Ham, Saturday gone, West Ham could have sing champion of Europe. You can never sing that. That's how bad it is.
I don't want the Conference League. I don't want to be in the Conference League to win the Conference League. I want to be in the Champions League. And if we fall short of the Champions League, we fall short. I want to win the league. That's what I want to be in the big.
But your manager is not capable enough to win the league.
You're thinking,
but your manager is not capable enough.
You're thinking small because you're thinking, right, let me just be in the Conference League and win that so someone don't sing champions of you.
Because when you walk going to the stadium or you go do a stadium tour, no, you need Guinness sponge. I think you need Guinness. You're not mixing. You need that. You need to drink that. Because this is what people always said to me, Robbie is deluded.
I'm deluded.
Yes, they always say to me. They always say it. Because I just feel like, you know what you're arguing. Listen, I'm sure that you're deluded right now. I'm sure that you're deluded.
You're
All right, let me show you that you're deluded. Let me show you that you're deluded. All right, let me show you that you're deluded. If Arsenal come May, yeah, and Arsenal lose the Premier League either to Liverpool, Chelsea, or Man City by 1 point, yeah, and the last game of the season, they lose it by 1 point, yeah, I will finish the season trophyless again. You still keep Mikel Arteta in it?
Not necessarily.
No, I don't want to hear that. Either you're going to keep him or you're not going to keep him.
No, not necessarily.
No, I don't want to hear that. Don't sit on the fence.
Listen,
Rob, listen. I know that when you was going school, yeah, you leave school and you say you leave school as a surveyor.
No, I didn't leave school as a surveyor. I did that job later on.
You did that?
Later on.
Then. But you didn't study politics. Did you?
At school? Yeah, I studied politics.
But listen to me. Right now, me speaking, no politics
it's
here.
just not a yes or no question.
I'm asking you a question, Rob. No. We're not going to move on until you answer my question. The people that want to know.
I can't answer that yes or no.
If Mikel Arteta finished second again, would you keep him?
Maybe not.
I don't want to hear that.
No, because I can't say definite. I'd have to see.
I'm giving a definition. If we finish 1 point, all right, then we lose up by goal average. We lose by goal average.
If we lose that by goal average, I may not necessarily get rid of him. I may do. I may not. I may look on it and say to myself, "Boy, you know what? Hold on. I may look on it and say 4 seasons in a row, even though it's harsh, I might have to move him on and get someone. I may look on it and say, boy, you know what? This guy, you know, by goal difference, is he worth giving him another try? I'd have to think about it. It wouldn't be as black and white as that for me.
I can't do this.
If it's that close.
I can't do this to you, Rob. I can't do it. I need real people to speak to who love the club. You see the badge here?
I love the club.
No, you don't.
I love the club. There's a badge here.
No,
you don't. That's why you was moaning.
But you're going to
I want to win. I want to win.
You don't want to win.
I do want to win.
Second is good enough for you.
It's not good enough for me.
Is good enough.
No, Europa League is good enough for you.
I don't care. I'll take it. Yes.
I want to win. I want to win a league, and I want to win a Champions League, and I want to be in.
Who are going to win it with?
And I want to be in. I don't want to be in the Europa League. Who are you going to win it with? I don't want to be in the Conference League.
Who are you going to win it with?
Let's see if he can do it.
All right, then, and I'm saying
if he can't do it, then yes, we might have to move on for him. But you need to stop being. You need to stop being so biased.
Listen,
right? You've got something against Arteta. Let's be real.
You keep on saying that.
You do.
I will answer your question. I'm telling you, I'll answer your question. But you need, because they keep on asking me to ask you the question. Your viewers, your subscriber, your over 1 million subscriber, they want to know from you. They want to know. They ask me to ask you this question. They don't want you to sit on the fence like you're a politician. You're not a politician. This is not politics speaking here. If Mikel Arteta finished second again, lose out by goal average, yeah, would you keep him?
Not necessarily.
I don't want to hear that.
I can't answer that yes or no because it's too difficult.
Why it's difficult? Because I give you the scenario, so it's not like I'm saying to you.
Goal difference.
Yes, goal difference. So you want a manager to sit down in your club. So you want a manager to sit down in your club over 6 years, spending way over $1 billion, yeah, and still finishing bridesmaid.
Tell you what we do, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? Because we're not going to sort this out. We're going to leave it out to you guys, right? Let us know in the comments. What would you do if, as Yardman said, it ended up on goal difference that he missed out on the league and he came second? Is that for you automatic sack, or would you consider still keeping him on for another year? Let us know. Right, we've got a special next segment in honour of you, Yardman, seeing as you're in the place. Mm-hmm. This segment is called It's All Arteta's Fault. What you're going to do, right, we've got a wheel here, is wheel of misfortune, right? Mm-hmm. And what you're going to do is you're going to spin that wheel, and whatever it lands on, you will explain why you think it's his fault, or maybe you might think it's not his fault. So spin away. Oh, so it's all Arteta's fault that we got fans like Ty.
Most definitely.
Why?
Because Ty is deluded. Mikel Arteta is deluded.
You can't call Ty. What are you going to call Ty that?
Ty is deluded.
Ty's just a crazy
No,
Arsenal
it's
fan.
not. It's not crazy.
He goes to all the games, the women's games, under 21s. Mm-hmm. I mean, he just loves the club.
Yeah.
So he doesn't like, for instance, when you're speaking ill of Arteta and things like that.
But is manager like Mikel Arteta finishing second, yeah, and letting Ty, going to Ty brains and telling Ty that is okay, that is Mikel Arteta fault. And that's Mikel Arteta fault because if it's you as well sitting down here telling me that you're more likely keeping him for finish second again. So it is his fault. Because if he was winning, then most definitely, because we have that winning mentality, would I get rid of him?
All right, let's spin it again.
There's one of them that I wanted to come on. We do that.
Same one again.
We do that already.
No, spin it again.
Come on, we do that already.
What's wrong with you? You're not doing the same thing.
You know what? What's wrong with It's a style. It's style fault. Don't tell me you're going to come
You
on.
land on that again. All right, I think you got something different this time. All right.
Okay,
Right. Time taken for a new striker to arrive. That was Mikel Arteta's fault, the amount of timing.
Most definitely. Because when Mikel Arteta come to Arsenal 2019, he come and see a Premier League Golden Boots winner in Birmingham, yeah? And he let Birmingham go for whatever reason. Him and Birmingham just couldn't get on. He let him go. But you have to remember, every club that you see win the Premier League, apart from Pep, even though Pep, I wouldn't say I would have said apart from Man City under Pep, because Aguero was there when he was winning. Yeah, I think he only win.
No, he won a title. He won a title with a false nine.
With a false nine, yeah. Yeah. So
Liverpool won it last year without a striker as well, really.
No. Nunes is a striker. He did play.
Yeah.
Come on.
How many games did he play?
But what we're saying here,
you can say they won it despite him.
Get rid of the striker and didn't replace him. Go and get Jesus, where we know that Jesus is injury prone. And when that guy get injured, he's going to be out for a massive length of time. Like no, he's nearly out for a year with the arm swing. Everybody come back. Kai Havertz come back and injure again. Saka come back. Jesus is not back. So you have to understand that we need a striker to put the ball in the back of the net. When we have like a low block, when our wingers, our false nine not able to score a goal, we need that centre forward who know the know-how, who gonna run in the channel, who know the places to go. We need that. And he got the opportunity last January to go and sign a striker because he would definitely see that we need one. And he decided to go against the grade and not to get a striker. And he come back and bite us in the bum. So definitely, everybody say that.
I have to say, I agree with you on that one. That's
see?
about it.
He's a Guinea sponge. He's a Guinea sponge, people.
One of the few
you see, I told you.
Stop your advertising placement, man. I'm putting them all down like this day. You're not getting no more free promotion from the show either.
I told you.
All right,
I told you.
All right, last one. The Emirates is cold pizza. That is Mikel Arteta's fault.
Yes, because when Mikel Arteta come there, we see what Arsene Wenger done. When Arsene Wenger control 100% of the club. You remember the guy that was working in the canteen that actually leave and write him a letter? You remember that? So you giving Mikel...
He's actually justifying it as well.
No. But honest, you giving Mikel Arteta too much control, even to run the canteen, yeah, to tell us that we cannot get...
You're being serious now.
I'm being serious. No, because he's the one who's running the club from top to bottom. We need to take back control from Mikel Arteta and only make Mikel Arteta responsible for the first team and have a say in the under 21.
And then we get warm pizza.
And we get one pizza.
What's the one you wanted it to land on? I'm just curious. Which one did you want it to land on? What's that one? Odegaard injuries. That's Arteta's fault.
Yes. Because the reason why you have never seen a player in the Premier League injury 3 times in a row, 3 start at home in a row, the guy injured in the first half an hour. Now, the reason why is Mikel Arteta's fault. We didn't need to rush Odegaard back. From the first injury that him get just before the international break, we did... Why the guy go down? 3 times in a row.
Because hold on. Why the guy went down wasn't a muscle injury, wasn't any injury like that. It's because a clash of knees between another player. It was just a foul. Right? Well,
because he's not 100% fit.
It's not even
he's
like
not 100%.
No,
Rob, you rush him back. You got 1 year there.
It wasn't nothing to do with that.
Do you have any duct tape?
It was nothing to
do. You have any duct tape? Because
it was nothing to do with that.
No, but you're not allowing me to talk, man. Give me some duct tape, man. I need some duct tape.
It was nothing to do with that.
Yeah, man. Please, man. Come closer.
Come
close. Listen, yeah? In the summer, we were hoping and praying that 1 year we'll sign a new contract. We all believe that 1 year will sit down with Mikel Arteta, and we all believe that Mikel Arteta let 1 year know that he will give him more game time.
Yeah.
Yeah? So now, Odegaard is out injured. Yeah? And 1 year it doesn't play. No, what is that doing to the young guy confidence?
He's a young kid, he got ages.
Odegaard, because him keep on rushing back Odegaard.
Didn't rush?
No. You know what him do again? Odegaard is injured. Eze is there. 1 year is there to play in the number 10.
Played Eze and
No, he play Marino.
Not in that game. It was Eze and Odegaard.
No. Not in hold on. In 3 games in a row, the guy played Marino in a 10.
Yeah, that's different to what we're talking about.
But
that's
what we're saying that because he can't keep Odegaard and rushing him back. This is why Odegaard get injured 3 times in a row.
You could argue the first one, right? Because that was again.
My argument done. First one, my argument done. He did rush him
You
back.
could argue that one because he injured the same shoulder, but the other one's a completely different.
It doesn't matter.
It's not a muscular injury. It's not where someone's rushing back. It's a completely accidental injury. He played the game before.
I'm gonna tell you why.
He played the. Hold on. Yeah. He played the game before, right, against Olympiacos, and you was raving about it. So, he's brilliant. Oh, the guy played. You didn't think he played well that day?
No.
You didn't think he played well against Olympiacos? He was brilliant against Olympiacos. The reason why I said
to you that Odegaard is his fault, because remember, you see when you're playing football or when you're moving, your shoulder have a big part to play. So you see when Odegaard get that knee go together.
Yeah.
If Odegaard's shoulder was healed properly, he could have do this. He could have moved quicker. He could have moved quicker. But because him carrying that injury, he could not move. No, honestly, you have to understand.
You're being serious now.
I'm being serious. The guy rushing back.
Oh man, I'm done, man.
No. One more. That's the one I want to speak about.
Yardman's hair loss.
Yes.
What you lost here?
The amount of stress Mikel Arteta stressed me out. Fam, come on. Who could have grown here? Second again. Defensive football. You go out. The guy is Rob, seriously.
Let's move on to the next section, man. Right, I'm so stressed out on this show, man. But now it's the time to get into unfiltered opinions. Let's go. Unfiltered opinions, right. Arsenal would be better off hiring a high-profile manager like Mourinho or Conte.
Definitely, because they're a winner. They know how to win.
Conte flopped at Spurs. Mourinho flopped at Manchester United.
Are you really going to say Mourinho flop at Manchester United?
They sacked him.
But he is the best manager after Holland. Mourinho win the Europa League with Man U, win the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. So after Fergie, he's the best winning manager to win trophy. He didn't flop. He didn't flop. Conte went to Chelsea. Did he not win at Chelsea?
No, I'm on about Tottenham. He flopped out.
Yeah, but you're going to go where it's flop, but go where and win. I would say any one of them.
No, but the point I'm trying to make is both of them came to the Premier League, right, after their successes, and didn't deliver. So,
but coming to Arsenal, maybe they went to the worst club. Coming to Arsenal, maybe they would have better off.
Well, I don't think they would have been. All right, next question. Robbie has the calmer and more balanced view compared to Yardman. Well, that goes without question, isn't it?
You really want to answer that?
Huh?
You want to answer that?
Well, there's nothing to answer. Of course, I'm calmer and more balanced than you.
You're more balanced. No,
how are you
you're
balanced?
Not balanced. You're not balanced.
You're not balanced. Listen, when I just heard that.
You're deluded.
That thing I just heard about the shoulder.
Move on.
The shoulder.
You're not balanced. Nobody could never say you're balanced. Have you ever said?
Yeah, right.
Have you ever said Mikel Arteta do something wrong?
Of course.
No, you
Many
never. You never.
I agreed with you earlier when you said about the striker. I said Mikel Arteta should have signed a striker, so that was one in
No,
that.
because everybody
But when I heard you say that thing about
you can't go against that.
When I heard you say that thing about the shoulder, now that's what I know. You're completely deluded.
No, I'm not deluded.
You just got an agenda.
But you said that in rushing back with the shoulder injury. So I'm not
but you
deluded.
said because of the shoulder injury, that's why he wasn't able to get out of the way and move his knee.
He wasn't fit enough. You shouldn't bring him back so quick. Move on.
Next question.
Boy, you balance. You're Arteta follower.
The media is too harsh on Arteta compared to other managers.
No, because Mikel Arteta get too much money to spend, the say, control, so we cannot be harsh. You cannot sit down. Football is a result game. So if you don't win title when you have the money to spend the players, you got everything at your helm. And if you don't win the Premier League, you don't win nothing, then you cannot say, because football is a result game. So there's nobody can say too harsh. Look at Crystal Palace.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Crystal Palace.
What?
They're doing I would say Crystal Palace.
Won the FA Cup.
Yeah, but I would say Crystal Palace is
Arteta won the FA Cup.
I would say Crystal Palace is doing better than Mikel Arteta. Oliver Glasner is doing better than him.
Well,
so
they've both won.
You can't say that they've been too harsh. Oliver Glasner, no. Oliver Glasner win a FA Cup from scratch. Mikel Arteta win a fake one. But what I'm saying, you cannot say a fake one is fake. Yeah, it's Corona. But you can't say they're too harsh. Oliver Glasner having spent 100 million at Crystal Palace and he win a FA Cup and a Community Shield, just as like Mikel Arteta, if you want to go there. So it's not too harsh.
Got to the semi-final of the Champions League.
Semi-final doesn't say nothing. He didn't win anything.
Okay, next one. Fans overreact too much to Arsenal's occasional bad results or performances.
Because when we do a bad result, you can see where it shouldn't be like that.
Would you agree that teams lose? They do lose games.
Teams.
The only team that's never lost was the Invincibles. Yeah, so you do lose games sometimes.
Yeah, but it's you lose. Like when we lose against Liverpool, too defensive. So you have to understand it's we lose.
1-0 at Anfield.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Eze was there.
Do you think people went over the top? Listen, maybe team selection, whatever.
So would you not rather go to? You do.
They think people went over the top with that.
No. Would you not rather go to Anfield, and take all let the player them just go and enjoy themselves?
I've actually seen us do that before. We got beat 5-1.
No, but this is a different team.
That was on
You know why?
Arsenal.
You know why? Because we have the best defensive team in the Premier League.
But you just said you don't want it to defend.
Yeah, but no, because
you said it was too defensive.
What we're talking about the midfield. Or we go too defensive in midfield. That is a problem that we have right now. That is one of the biggest problems. But what I'm saying to you, go to Anfield and let them go and establish themselves. Let them go and play football, because we can go to Anfield and beat Liverpool. We should have. Liverpool was there for the taking. But because we go too defensive, that allows us not to win the game.
Okay.
So you can't say fans overreact at times. When we go Brighton, we lose. When we go to Fulham and lose, when West Ham come to us and beat us, you can't see, because we never turn up. So it's not that we expected.
Happens sometimes.
Yeah, it do happen, but it's all we lose. So you have to understand the fans.
All right, have we got another one? Last one. Yardman, admit you was wrong with the Emery statement when you said Emery was the second best manager in the Premier League.
Okay then, so
take your time.
If you're gonna say that, what make you a good manager? Or what make you somebody to get up? You know what? Try some June plum. You know about June plum? You know about you like the carrot. I can't say you cannot see properly. You can't see properly. I say I like the carrot.
I can hear properly.
When we say what make you a good manager? What make you a good manager? Do Alex Ferguson be the best manager ever to play ever to see the Premier League without him winning a title? Because him CV speak for a minute. Yes or no?
But if it
hold on. We need to wrap
CV
up.
does speak for you. But if it was a manager who came in at Arsenal, had a great CV, that's fantastic when he arrives.
Yeah.
But then after that, you want to see him do something. Unai Emery last season had the opportunity to get Aston Villa into the Champions League. Yeah, right?
I'd lose against Man U.
Last game of the season, the worst Manchester United we've seen in the ages.
Yeah, but
right? All they had to do was go there and even get a draw.
Yeah, but they turn up.
And
Robbie,
he lost.
But that was away, and those are the last game.
He lost. you don't give Mikel Arteta any credit for going there on the first game when they got new signings in Buemo, Cunha, people like that.
Mikel Arteta?
But they went there at Manchester United's lowest moment, and Man United had rested players because they had the Europa League the next week, right? And all he had to do was go there and get a draw, and he didn't get it. They lost, and they missed out on the Champions League. That's the guy you want in charge.
But that's
the second best manager.
So who is
that's the second best manager in the Premier League, people.
Yeah, but you have to remember, who is the best, who is the most winning manager in Europe, in Europa League?
Unai Emery.
Okay.
But do you think Villa fans care about that when they didn't get into the Champions League? They care about what you're going to do at Villa, not what you did at Villarreal. It's not Villarreal, it's Aston Villa.
But what we're saying here,
and he didn't deliver.
What we're saying here, we are looking at.
You said that early in the season.
Yes, and I'm going to stick by my statement until Mikel Arteta.
If that would have been Arteta who'd have done that, right, who would have made us miss out like that, you would have been absolutely ripping into him. That's the point I'm making. If that would have been Mikel Arteta last season, who also had to go to Manchester United, last game of the season, the worst United we've seen in years, a United who rested players,
you know why?
who rested players for the Europa League final, right? And we lost that game when all we needed was a draw to get through to the Champions League final. You would have wanted him sacked. You would have slated him off. Am I lying?
But let me.
Am I lying?
No, you're not going to get a yes.
So how is that the second? You don't want to give a yes or no?
You're in politics. I'm going to play politics. But let me tell you the difference. Yeah, the difference with Unai Emery last season. Yeah, Villa is not used to play in Champions League and play in the Premier League.
He's the manager.
Hold on. Listen. Villa is not used to play in the Champions League and Premier League. Yeah, so you have to understand. Villa didn't have the squad to live up to that.
To beat Man United.
Listen up, let me explain to you. You can ask a question. Villa didn't have the squad to live up to that expectation.
Beat Man United.
Then again, it all get messed up when they let John Duran went to Saudi. And then. Yeah, it looked like Ollie Watkins was in a bad place when Mikel Arsenal coming for him. They put him up for sale, let Arsenal know that they can get him. So guess what? The club was in a dial.
You're Emery's PR.
But I'm telling you what happened.
Listen, let's get to the last thing, right? We've got a clip to play before we leave today.
You see,
right? And my blood pressure's gone up sky high. Last clip. Let's run the clip.
Hi and welcome back to AFTV. Arsenal have lost 2-0. Yardman. What do you think of the game?
Robbie, me keep telling you about the Arteta, man. Me want him out. Brother.
Oh, calm down. You're getting irrational. You get.
Robbie, is this my interview or no interview?
No, because you need to understand.
Why you keep taking the mic from me, boy? Take the mic. Robbie, let me tell you this about Arteta. We're not winning anything. Me can't come back to the Emirates. We done. We're not winning anything, Robbie, with this manager. Him have a ceiling. Him reach that. Robbie, you're not understanding. Why? Every week you tell me, Yardman, you talk over me. You never let me speak. This week, me I speak, Robbie. No, take the mic from me.
Look, you're being delusional. You're going too far.
Robbie, me not tie, boy. You see me 6 foot, me not tie, lick on man. What happened to you about delusional? All of me, all of Jamaica. Stand up when you hear me. Arteta out. Me want him out.
You see when no, it's not out. You see when it's
no, you got to put the H in front of the O. Arteta out. Me want him gone.
He's not going to win us nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I think you're overreacting a bit.
I'm not overreacting.
Listen, you are. You're overreacting now.
This is why I don't have any here.
It's been great having you on, man. Listen, you know what? The show, it's been a long show, but it's flown past, man. My blood pressure is cooking. But listen, now thanks. Why before you go, tell them you've been advertising it all throughout the show.
And tell them about your
tasty flavours, right? What's the address?
118 Annalee Road, SC19 2AN, the best Jamaican restaurant. And Yardman cook there every single morning apart from the weekends. So if you want to come there and get the best Jamaican food, you know where to come. Every day.
Who taught you to cook?
It's just a passion. It's just when you love something, it's not sometimes people have a gift. You see you have a gift for loving Mikel Arteta.
See you later.
They can't hold me, hustle like I bag groceries. hustle like I bag groceries.